Morning. At least it's morning here, if you want to call it that. Good afternoon if it's afternoon where you're at, and good evening also. As I like to say, it's relatively relative, you know what I mean? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you're returning. My name is Brian, and I'm a poet, and it's Thursday. How you doing on this glorious Thor's Day morning? Oh, good morning, pizza. How you doing, my friend? Yes. Well, what's on the store? What's on the store today? Well, why are we here? Besides the existential answer to the question, why are we here right now, and why are you guys listening to me yap? Well, as you can see in the description, the title of this show is called Classic Poetry with Twist. By the way, this is episode number 50. So, classic poetry with a twist. What is classic? Classic is anything old and good. Got good. And let's emphasize in the public domain. But what's the twist? So that's the classic part. What the poetry that's good and in the public domain. What's the twist? Well, I take said poem and I plug it into a AI music generator. It spits out a couple tracks, and we do live reactions to them. I haven't heard them until you have heard them. That's part of the fun. Well, I've been doing this is my 50th show. If you don't count the very first one, well, I did two on January 3rd. The first messed up. The second one went great. So from that one right there to today is my 50th show because this is this format. So I decided, what am I going to do? I'm going to do, and tomorrow, because tomorrow I am taking my buddy to his appointments and stuff. I'm going to do Week in Review today, abbreviated. So I bring to you 3 new poets instead of the usual 6. 3 new poems. Then I took some of the ones that we've had from earlier in the week and actually made a few tracks. We're going to listen to those, and then we'll do Week in Review. How does that sound to you guys? Okay, so silence is acceptance. Yes, stay silent and you'll get what you are given. No. All right. Oh, no, I didn't need to do that there. Didn't need to do that there. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's go here to the, okay. And then we got Joe. Hey, how's it going, Joe Bananas? All right, good. I think I just had connected, interrupt this there for a second. All right, so let's see what's on new on the agenda for today. The new stuff for today is, here it is. Sure. Good morning, Sophia, or afternoon. How you doing? All right, so the first one we're going to do is At Magnolia Cemetery by Henry Timrod. Then we got In Harbor by Paul Hamilton Hayne. And Grizzly by Bret Hart. All right. And by the way, all the new poems are brought to you by the Anthology of American Poetry. Yay! Maybe I should get one of those sound effect boards. I don't know. I can barely afford to pay attention. I don't know if I can afford one of those or even freaking. Besides, what we do here, we follow the KISS rule here. Keep it simple, dumbass. I.e., the less work for me, the better. No. So, Let's see what we got here open there. So the very first one for today is Henry Timrod's At Magnolia Cemetery, version 1.
Sleep sweetly in your humble graves. Sleep, martyrs of a fallen cause. Though yet no marble column craves the pilgrim here to pause in seeds of laurel in the earth. The blossom of your fame is blown, and somewhere waiting for its birth, the shaft is in the stone. Meanwhile, behalf the tardy years, which keep in trust your story tombs. Behold, your sisters bring their tears and these memorial blues. Small tributes, but your shades will smile more proudly on these wreaths today than when some cannon molded path shall overlook this bay. Stoop, angels, hither from the skies. There is no holier spot of ground than where defeated valor lies, by morning beauty crowned. We stoop, angels, hither from the skies. There is no holier spot of ground than where defeated valor lies, by morning beauty crowned.
Well, that was an interesting way to start the show. Wow, it got Pizza's approval. I liked it too. It just several of the new ones are 4 minutes long, so they're going to get cut off. There's a joke there that I'm not going to today. Oh yeah. So, what'd y'all think of that one? That was pretty cool. And of course, it's about a cemetery, so of course it's here. Let me see. It's about a cemetery, so yes, of course it's haunting. I wonder if that's one of those that would sound good as a goth metal, some type of goth track. I don't know. Let's see what is in store for us for the second version of this one here.
Sleep sweetly in your humble graves. Sleep, martyrs of a fallen cause. Though yet no marble column craves the pilgrim here to pause. In seeds of laurel in the earth, the blossom of your fame is blown, and somewhere waiting for its birth, the shaft is in the stone. Meanwhile, half the tardy which keep in trust your storied tombs, behold, your sisters bring their tears, and these memorial blooms. Small tributes, but your shades will smile more proudly on these wreaths today than when some cannon molded pile shall overlook this bay. Stoop, angels, hither from the skies. There is no holier spot of ground than where defeated valor lies, by morning beauty crowned. In seeds of laurel in the earth, the blossom of your fame is blown, and somewhere waiting for its birth, the shaft is in the stone. The shaft is in the stone, more proudly beyond these wreaths today, and these memorial.
Well, wasn't that one interesting? All right, let's go back to the chat here because I've got some people that showed up here. Where is it? Where's it? Good morning, Indigo. How you doing? And the man himself, Clearwater Chat. We still have to do that thing on ancient Mesopotamia. We'll talk about that later. And of course, the other man himself, Cricket Cinema. How you doing? All right, y'all saying hi to each other. Oh, how's it going? No, not that one. This one. How's it going, Style? What'd you think of that one? that one was not as good as the first one. Definitely agree with that one. So, while I got you here, do what I forgot to do earlier. Make sure you like and all that stuff. And everything we do is done under the Fair Use Act of 1976 and is under public domain and or is under public domain. All right. So what'd y'all think of that one? Two interesting tracks. First one definitely better than the second one. But didn't get the blood pumping. Well, we're going to get the blood pumping in the latter half of the program. So just wait. So what we have here is next In Harbor by Paul Hamilton Hayes. Or Hayne. 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 Hayne.
I think it is over. I think it is over at last. Voices of foeman and lover, the sweet and the bitter have passed. Life like a tempest of ocean hath outblown its ultimate blast. There's but a faint sobbing seaward, while the calm of the tide deepens leeward. And behold, like the welcoming quiver of heart pulses throb through the river, those lights in the harbor at last, the heavenly harbor at last. I feel it is over, for the winds and the waters surcease. Few were the days of the rover that smiled in the beauty of peace. And distant and dim was the omen that hinted redress or release from the ravage of life and its riot. What marvel I yearn for the quiet which bides in the harbor at last, for the lights with their welcoming quiver that throbbed through the sanctified river which girdles the harbor at last, this heavenly harbor at last. I know it is over. I know it is over at last. Down sail the sheet, anchor uncover, for the stress of the voyage has passed. Life like a tempest of ocean hath outbreathed its ultimate blast. There's but a faint sobbing seaward, while the calm of the tide deepens leeward. And behold, like the welcoming quiver of heart pulses throb through the river, those lights in the harbor at last, the heavenly harbor at last.
Hey, yeah, it was okay. Didn't suck. And they got it done. And yay. So that was cool. Not a stinker. That's what we oh, the bar is very, very low here on this program. Oh boy. All right, so let's see what number 2 has in store for us. Let's see. Yes, this one is 4 minutes long also.
I think it is over. I think it is over at last. Voices of foeman and lover, the sweet and the bitter have passed. Life, like a tempest of ocean, hath outblown its ultimate blast. There's but a faint sobbing seaward, while the calm of the tide deepens leeward. And behold, like the welcoming quiver of heart pulses throbbed through the river, those lights in the harbor at last, the heavenly harbor at last. I feel it is over, for the winds and the waters surcease. A few were the days of the rover that smiled in the beauty of peace, and distant and dim was the omen that hinted redress or release from the ravage of life and its riot. What marvel I yearn for the quiet which bides in the harbor at last, for the lights with their welcoming quiver that throb through the sanctified river which girdles the harbor at last, this heavenly harbor at last. I know it is over. I know it is over at last. Down sail the sheathed anchor, uncovered, for the stress of the voyage has passed. Life, like a tempest of ocean, hath outbreathed its ultimate blast. There's but a faint sobbing seaward, while the calm of the tide deepens leeward. And behold, like the welcoming quiver of heart pulses throb through the river, those lights.
Well, that one got cut off. Let's see here. Let's go to the chats. No, not that one. Yes, that was not. Yeah, no. The first one was definitely better. And like I said here, I think we're going to categorize something like that as a snoozer. And Good afternoon, Miriam. How's it going? Or Miriam. I still think it's funny. By the way, congratulations, you ladies of the. How can we call you warrior goddesses who got rid of the planters? They don't know who they're dealing with now, do they? Get rid of the planters and they'll just no. All right, let's see here. All right, let's, without further ado or whatever, let's go ahead and finish off the first part of the show with Bret Hart's Grizzly. And this one is not 4 minutes.
Coward of heroic size, in whose lazy muscles lies strength we fear and yet despise. Savage, whose relentless tusks are content with acorn husks. Robber, whose exploits ne'er soared o'er the bees or squirrels' hoard. Whiskered chin and feeble nose, claws of steel on baby toes. Here in solitude and shade, shambling, shuffling, plantigrade, be thy courses undismayed. Here where nature makes thy bed, let thy rude have human tread. Point to hidden Indian spring, lost in ferns and fragrant grasses, hovered o'er by timid wings, where the wood duck lightly passes, where the wild bee holds her sweets. Epicurean retreats, fit for thee and better than fearful spoils of dangerous men. In thy fat jowl devil try, Friar Tuck shall live in thee. Thou mayest levy tithe and dole, thou shalt spread the woodland cheer, from the pilgrim taking toll. Match thy cunning with his fear, eat and drink and have thy fill, yet remain an outlaw still.
Very too Disney. Yes, very too Disney. I don't know. Maybe this is something. Although if you look at the thumbnail for the show, this particular track was the one that the thumbnail it generated that I used for the show. So, interesting. Not a total stinker, not a total snoozer either. but just nah. Well, let's see what number 2 has in store for us, and this is another one I might come back to in a different genre or something. Let's see.
Coward of heroic size, in whose lazy muscles lies strength we fear and yet despise. Savage, whose relentless tusks are content with acorn husks. Robber, whose exploits ne'er soared. Or the bees or squirrels hoard, whiskered chin and feeble nose, claws of steel on baby toes, here in solitude and shade. Shambling, shuffling, plantigrade, be thy courses undismayed. Here, where nature makes thy bed, let thy rude half-human tread point to hidden Indian springs. Lost in ferns and fragrant grasses, hovered air by timid wings, where the wood duck lightly passes, where the wild bee holds her sweets, Epicurean retreats, fit for thee and better than fearful spoils of dangerous man. In thy fat shall deviltry, Friar Tuck shall live in thee. Thou mayest levy tithe and dole. Thou shalt spread the woodland cheer, from the pilgrim taking toll. Match thy cunning with his fear. Eat and drink and have thy fill, yet remain an outlaw still. Here where nature makes thy bed, let thy rude half-human tread point to hidden Indian springs. Lost in ferns and fragrant grasses, hovered or oared by timid wings, where the wood duck lightly passes. Here, where nature makes thy bed, let thy rude half-human tread point to hidden Indian springs. Lost in ferns and fragrant grasses, hovered or oared by timid wings, where the wood duck lightly passes, where the wild bee holds her sweets, Epicurean retreats, fit for thee and better than fearful spoils of danger's and drink and have thy fill, yet remain an outlaw.
Well, wasn't that one? Yeah, that was a little better. I think I'm. What do you guys think I should redo that one? Because I like the poem. I'm thinking more country, bluegrass, something fast paced. All right, so yes, I guess I planned this show right because we are doing a feature redos, redux, remix. That would be a good feature, don't you think? This is classic poetry with a twist. Redux. Let's redo these. So, yes. But before we do that, I just wants to do some stuff here. Remember to, on your way in or your way out, there still is some free will in this world. Hit the old like button. And all that jazz. And then everything we do on this show is under the Fair Use Act of 1976 and mostly under the public domain. So, yeah. At least it's over. Yeah, I think they tried to infuse too much Broadway into it. I don't know. Overly dramatic. Well, my friends, what is next on the agenda for this morning? Local video. All right. Okay. Yes, I got 3. Yeah, 3. 3 ones for you guys this morning that I'm redoing. This one, the first one is the songs of A Song to Cecilia.
Drink to me, wine with thine eyes, and I will pledge with mine. Or leave a kiss but in the cup, and I'll not look for wine. I thirst, that from the soul doth rise, doth ask a drink divine. But might I of Jova's nectar sup, I would not change for thine. I sent thee late a rosy wreath, not so much honoring thee as giving it a hope that there it could not wither be. But thou thereon didst one late breath and sent'st it back to me. Since when it grows and smells, I swear, not of itself but thee. But thee, they did a hope that there it could not wither be. But thou thereon didst one late breath and sent'st it back to me. Since when it grows and smells, I swear, not of itself but thee. I sent thee late a rosy wreath, not so much honoring thee as giving it a hope that there it could not wither be. But thou thereon didst one late breath and sent'st it back to me. Since when it grows and smells, I swear, not of itself but thee. But thee. I sent thee late a rosy wreath, not so much honoring thee as giving it a hope that there it could not wither be. But thou thereon didst one late breath and sent'st it back to me. But thou thereon didst one and sent'st it back.
Good evening, my dear. How's it going down under there? Hope you had a good day. Ours is just starting here, and we're in the good part of the program because the snoozers were in the first part. Okie dokie. As a gentleman, I am obliged to remain quiet. All right, so what do y'all think of that? We did one earlier in the week, and I thought, it needs to be a rockin' version, so I'll put rock and roll. And that was the best one of the ones that spit out. So what y'all think? Howdy, howdy, howdy. All right, so let's go on with more with this segment of the show. Classic poetry with a twist or redux. Here's the second one. This is the country version. This is the one I wanted to do as a country version. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, here. Yeah. Let's see.
You can sing of the maid who in faultless attire rides out in her curtain coupe. Her robes are exquisitely fashioned by worth. At eve they are decollete, but I will sing of a maiden more fair, more innocent too, I opine. You can choose from society's crust, if you will, but the girl with the jersey is mine. I know her by all that is good, kind, and true. This modest young maiden I name. I've walked with her, talked with her, danced with her too, and found that my heart was aflame. I've written her letters and small billet-doux, revealing my love in each line. You can drink to your slim satin boldest gazelle, but the girl with the jersey is mine.
Gotta love the country girls. Yeah, that one kind of fit that one a little better. Good morning, MD. How's it going, Matt? Yes, T, one day at a time. You gotta take it one day at a time, but consult expert help. I don't know what's that. I'm not. We're here. We're not here. We're here to not think about that stuff. Again, I'm a gentleman, so I'm just not going to go there. Oh, yes. So, yes, that was a Randy song for a Randy poem. Yeah, country girls. All right. So, what do I have in store for you next? Okay, this is a Sleight of Hand Man. Yeah, Sleight of Hand Man by Wallace Stevens. I think this was the goth metal one or something. Well, let's go.
one's grand flights, one Sunday baths, one shootings at the weddings of the soul. A coward's day, a curse of bluish clouds, a curtain above the empty house, and the leaves of the rhododendrons rattle their gold. Oh, as if someone lived there. Such floods of white came bursting from the clouds. Saw the wind through its contorted strength around the sky. Could you have said the blue jay suddenly would swoop to earth? It is a wheel to race around the sun. The wheel survives the myth, the fire eye. In the cloud survives the gods. Sight of a dove, to think of a dove with an eye of grenadine and pines that are cornets. So it occurs, and a little island full of decent stars. It may be the ignorant man alone has any chance to make his life with life. That is the sensual pearly spews the life that is fluent in even the wintriest bronze. But even the wintriest bronze. Could you have said the blue jay suddenly would swoop to earth? It is a wheel to raise around the sun. The wheel survives the myth, the fire eye in the cloud survives the gods. To think of a dove with an eye of grenadine and pines that are cornets. So it occurs in a little island full of geese and stars. It may be the ignorant man alone has any chance to make his life with life. That is the sensual pearly spews, the life that is fluent in even the wintriest bronze. And a little island full of geese and stars. It may be the ignorant man alone has any chance to mate his life with life that is the sensual pearly spews, the life that is fluent in even the wintriest bronze.
Yeah. Much better than the first versions that we listened to. And I was going to have another one for you, but I forgot to download the one I selected. So, what did y'all think of the segment called Classic Poetry Redux? Yay, introduced a new segment. All right, now for a week in review. So, it's just a couple. So let's go over here. Oh yeah. And welcome in, Paralyzed. How are you doing, my friend? And did anybody else show up? Nope. All right, good. How y'all doing? So y'all like that one? Good, nice. That was a good one. It fit the poem much better. Sometimes our instincts, it's good that we can come back and revisit stuff at our leisure. Like I've said before, this concept is unlimited content. Like Emperor Palpatine, unlimited content. And that's all we want, right? Unlimited content. All right, so we're going to do Flowers by the Sea for William Carlos Williams.
When over the flowery sharp pastures edge unseen the salt ocean
lifts its form, chicory and daisies, tide released, seem hardly flowers alone, but color and the movement or the shape, perhaps of restlessness, whereas the sea is circled and sways peacefully upon its plant-like stem. When over the flowery, sharp pastures edge unseen, the salt ocean lifts its form, chicory and daisies, tide release seem hardly flowers alone, but color circled and sways peacefully upon its plant-like stem.
Yes, that one was definitely freaking cool. Therefore, I was transported back to the beach in Cozumel at night. Think about it. All right, let's see here. Do another one. See here. Yes, that one's good. And the building, the crash. That was just great. We have some remarkable stuff show up. And it's really awesome that we can revisit it in more ways than one. Okay, this is William Cartwright's To Chloe.
Chloe that your years would backwards run till they meet mine. That perfect likeness which endears things unto things might us combine. Our ages so indeed agree that twins do differ more than we. There are two births, the one when light first strikes the new awakened sense, the other when two souls unite, and we must count our life from thence. When you loved me and I loved you, then both of us were born anew. Love then to us did new souls give, and in those souls did plant new powers. Since when another life we live, the breath we breathe is his, not ours. Love makes those young whom age doth chill, and whom he finds young keeps young still. Love like that angel that shall call our bodies from the silent grave. Unto one age doth raise us all, none too much, none too little hath. May that the difference may be none. He makes two not alike, but one. And now, since you and I are such, tell me what's yours and what is mine. Our eyes, our ears, our taste, smell, touch, do like our souls in one combined. So by this I as well may be too old for you as you for me.
Yeah, I thought that one was pretty cool. So, what did y'all think? Got one more for you. We're going to continue on our days with something to get the blood pumping. But before we do that, please like and subscribe and all that jazz. And everything we've done on this program is under the Fair Use Doctrine or Act or whatever you want to call it. And usually in the public domain. So, yes, and don't have too much fun, pizza, being responsible. I'll email you later. All right, so our very last track. Just because I want to play it, let me find it. Because that's the beauty of having some free will. You can do you can do stuff you want to do. I just got to find it. Yeah, just got to find it. Yeah, lots of ballads today. Miriam. Let's see here. Yeah, right there. Oh, yeah, I know why. Yeah, it's there. And it should be. This one, Landscapes Number 3 by T.S. Eliot.
Do not suddenly break the branch or hope to find the white hart over the white well. Glance aside, not for lamps, do not spell old enchantments. Let them sleep. Gently dip, but not too deep. Lift your eyes where the roads dip and where the roads rise. Seek only there where the gray light meets the green air. The hermit chapel, the pilgrim's prayer. The hermit chapel, the pilgrim's
Yeah. Yeah, today's show's been, especially for number 50. But that one, that was there's something about that one. It's the bass line, the fucking, yeah. It speaks to that primal part of you. It's the heavy blues, the blues, just born out of misery, can be so beautiful, soul touching. Yeah, going out in style. But yeah, that one right there makes me. If I had to go back and do it over, I'd want to be a drummer for a blues rock band. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. All right, see y'all over there. All right. So, I'm going to quit talking. Thank y'all for hanging out with me for this little time. And yeah, it's one of those programs. Replay crew, thank you very much. Especially if you made it to the end. The end was worth it. I'll see y'all later. Not tomorrow. Probably Saturday morning to do some stuff. Back Monday with 6 new ones. If nothing happens between now and then. Yeah. But we'll talk about politics and stuff later. And as usual, I appreciate y'all being on this little journey with me for at least a little bit amount of time, my friends. And I'll see you around in the chats and